Welcome to the Voice of the Coast. I am your host, Danica Long. With me, we have Taylor Robinson, who's with Hearts of Hope out of Lafayette. However, your region covers parts of our area. First and foremost, tell me a little bit about Hearts of Hope.
Hearts of Hope is the sexual assault service provider for St. Mary Parish.
Yes. And of course, there are other parishes that you also work with. What are
Yes.
some of those other area parishes?
So locally, we cover St. Mary, Iberia, St. Martin, Lafayette, the Acadiana region.
Awesome. Now, Save Bars is why you're here. You've been here on multiple occasions, but there's another initiative, and I love the fact that you guys are always trying to stay on top of that, especially to help prevent sexual assault and for also people to be more aware of their surroundings. And I think Save Bars is the initiative that I believe we really need. And I'm gonna tell you, as a woman who came to St. Mary Parish on her own, I was also afraid to go out on my own. I was always going from home to work, and I'll get to that story a little bit later, but tell me a little bit about what Safe Bars is.
So Safe Bars is a national organization whose mission is to create safe and welcoming alcohol serving spaces. So what we are trying to do in our prevention work is we are trying to create a Safe Bars coalition in Acadiana area, and we would be the first chapter in the state.
I love that. I love anybody who's the first to do anything. But there's a little bit of a roadblock for you.
Yes.
So far, only one bar has responded. Tell me about that interaction.
Yes, I have emailed several bars in downtown Lafayette. I've emailed a few in St. Mary Parish, and only one bar has responded and agreed to participate, and that would be Table 5. And I'm very grateful for Ms. Cherie for responding and loving this idea and trying to make a change in our community.
So what does Safe Bars look like exactly?
So we are going to start with a Train the Trainer program where it is going to be myself as Hearts of Hope sexual assault advocate, and then we're going to have hospitality staff being trained as well, and it's going to train us on active bystander intervention. So it's going to show us what to look for, what type of problematic sexual behavior, sexual aggressions, what are these red flags that we should be looking out for to safely intervene on someone's behalf?
You know, it's not really. I think this is the era that we're in, where folks are saying, "I'm just minding my own business. That's not my business." However, you know, getting involved could be, you know, what saves a person's life.
Yes, because 50% of sexual assaults, alcohol is involved in that. And I want to definitely say alcohol does not cause sexual assaults. Alcohol is used as a weapon to incapacitate our victim, and it is used as an excuse for an aggressor.
Oh, wow.
So why not intervene on someone's behalf? You can truly be saving their life.
Yeah.
Because once someone is sexually assaulted, the trauma that comes with that, the lifelong trauma you go through, so just not minding your business could literally save someone's life.
Now, this might be they say there's no stupid questions, but there's a question that I want to ask you. Why is that important for our area? Why is it important to have Safe Bars?
Because we are a state, and definitely our region, we pride ourselves on hospitality and good times. You know, we have a lot of tourists that come in for Mardi Gras. We have family that comes in from out of state. So why not make our community a little safer than it already is?
Yeah. So I mentioned earlier that I have kind of a story that I wanted to share. So when I moved here on my own, and I was always just going from work to home, work home, and I'm like, I want to get out. I want to, you know, see what's out there. And I did. I visited a bar, and it could have been the reason why I probably just didn't want to go back again, because I was not sexually assaulted. I want to make that clear, but I just was being harassed, and no one stepped in. I just thought maybe a guy, somebody would step in. This gentleman was just on me, and I said, just please, I'm here just to enjoy myself. And what would you have done, or what would you suggest it would have been done if, you know, an employee of a bar had seen that interaction?
So they will teach you how to safely intervene. So we kind of at Hearts of Hope have a bystander intervention, but it is tailored to like the community and not particularly in alcohol serving spaces. But with my current training, I would have went up to you and said, hey, are you okay? Do you know this person? Do we need to contact the police? Do we need to get other people involved? I'm not going to mind my business when someone's being harassed.
Right.
So that's what I would have done, but this will teach you how to do this.
Okay. Now, Safe Bars, you said, is a national organization or
Yes.
program. Do you know of any other places where it actually works effectively?
So they have several different chapters in different states. So clearly something is working, but we're just trying to make it work here.
Yeah. Now, of course, it'll be here in Acadiana. I'm surprised we don't hear something like this in New Orleans or Baton Rouge or some of the bigger cities
I
in
know.
Louisiana.
So Safe Bars will go down to New Orleans and train some of their bars, but there is not an active coalition there.
How do they get in touch with you?
So they can contact me at 337-345-5838.
Awesome. One more time.
337-345-5838.
Awesome. You guys don't go anywhere. Come on back right here on The Voice of the Coast with yours truly. And we have Taylor Robinson with Hearts of Hope. KWJ, The Voice of the Coast. Welcome back to the Voice of the Coast. Again, my guest is Taylor Robinson with Hearts of Hope, and we're talking about Safe Bars. You said it's train the trainer. So how long is the training period?
So the training will be 3 days, and we are still trying to decide whether it would be a virtual train the trainer or whether we're going to have Safe Bars come down in person. There is a cost difference for us on that end. So we're still trying to decide what's best for the community. Yeah. It does not cost for anyone to attend the training, as our grant pays for that.
Okay. Well, I know you've been really pushing this and pushing it very hard, and we really want to get some of these businesses involved, because only having one bar to participate is not going to do it. I know that if I walk into a bar or a club and there's a Safe Bars logo there, I think I would be, I would feel safer going out. Especially a lot of times people don't like to go out in groups. They want to go out maybe by themselves and just kind of enjoy the scenery and then go on home, but they want to feel safe being able to do so. Is there, a lot of times our minds go directly to protecting a woman, right? We think of, times like this, but, can you also intervene when it comes to a man who may be harassed or may not feel very safe?
Yes, sexual assault does not discriminate any gender, race, ethnicity. Everyone can be a victim of sexual assault. So yes, it does give you techniques to step in on anyone's behalf.
Awesome. You mentioned how to get in touch with you. Give us the number, and also, do you have any type of social media presence?
So the number again is 337-345-5838, and we do have a Facebook. Hearts of Hope does have a Facebook where I will periodically post about Safe Bars.
Yeah. Is there a deadline? And like I said, I know you have been pushing, you have been going on the media circuit. Is there a deadline?
There is. We spoke with our grantors this week, and we have to have 3 bars that are willing to participate by December.
Just 3?
I just need 3 bars that are willing to participate by the end of December.
And it costs nothing?
Nothing.
And
just your time.
Yeah, just time. Yes, and I know some people, time is money, but also too, this is also again the that line between saving a life and not being able to save a life. So I think this also it's pertinent. It's a very important situation for people to get involved with this measure.
Yes.
Again, it's going to be you. You'll be in the training as well.
Yes, I will be getting trained with everyone else.
Mm-hmm. And are you prepared? Do you have to know, some karate or?
No, you don't have to know karate. Basically, just what is your role in this? How do I safely intervene?
Right. Mm-hmm.
With ours, the way we teach the community, there's the 4 Ds. You delegate, you distract. There's things like that.
Thank you.
So,
yeah, because you got to think about it. People, I don't want to get involved and have to fight for someone. So thank you for. That's why I'm like, if I get involved, what are some of the tactics that you guys, you use?
Yes, things like that.
Okay, the 4 Ds. Give us that again.
So I know for sure it's delegate and distract.
Okay. Okay.
if you and I were approaching someone and seeing if they need help, would you distract? Would you delegate? Who's doing what? Just knowing these things as train the trainers.
Right. And I'd say detach. That's leave me alone. But okay, so Safe Bars, 1 bar so far, just need 2 more, and you're asking folks just to get in touch with you one more time for that number.
It's 337-345-5838. And I would also again like to thank Ms. Cherie. with Table 5 for agreeing to be a part of this amazing initiative in our community.
How have you been able to get in touch with the bars anyway? Like what? Because I mean, they're open only pretty much at night.
So Google, trying to find people's emails, trying to use the connections I have within our community. A lot of time on social media, I'm finding a lot of bars do not have websites. So I'm going to their social media, just trying to find anything I could grasp at.
So why do you think it's been kind of it's been difficult or challenging to them getting back with you?
I think it's a stigma in our society this day. We don't want to talk about sexual assault or domestic violence. Nobody wants to attach their bar to that, I think.
Okay.
But if they would really kind of look into it a little more, they would see this is actually a preventative measure.
Yes.
We're not blaming anyone for anything. We're just trying to make our community safer.
Yes, I love that. All right, thank you so much for coming back, and you're welcome anytime, especially anytime that you guys have any type of programs that are out there to safeguard individuals. I know most of the time you deal with children, but for anybody, I mean, I think any woman, man wants to feel safe if they decide to go out. So again, Taylor Robinson with Hearts of Hope. I am Danica Long. Make sure to subscribe to us on Facebook. We are KWBJ TV 22.